Steve's wife, Winter, letting him go to Vegas to come see the show. That is awesome.
This is Steve. This is Mike. We're interviewing AJ from Backstreet Boys.
Who? Where? What? What? I'm sorry, who? Yes.
Mike, go ahead.
Okay, so obviously we love our interests in some of our favorite pop stars from our history. We previously interviewed Joey Fatone, who is a huge Superman fan, so that was a really cool thing to approach. But as AJ was coming up to his booth, I noticed he had two very special comic books. I want to know, why did you purchase those, and why are they so special to you? Why do you have to have them?
We have Spider-Man #1, signed by Todd McFarlane and signed by Mr. Stan Lee.
Nice.
And obviously, Thrill the Hunt, Craven, and Spider-Man. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I grew up being the biggest Spider-Man fan. I literally used to collect all the, Marvel cards, all the different collectible cards. I had comic books when I was a kid. Unfortunately, when I moved to California, my mom had my old storage and threw things away and didn't realize what that was, so it hurts. So I've had to kind of start over. But I am a massive fan of Spider-Man. Anything Marvel, really.
Okay.
So, whenever I come to do any of these cons, which I love to do, any chance I get to go walk the floor, I try to go find some new stuff to add to my collection of toys and things.
Incredible.
I wanted to ask you guys just announced the new residency back in Las Vegas at the Sphere. How excited are you guys to be able to play there? And you guys just put out a new song as well, okay?
Yep.
For the 25th anniversary of Millennium, right?
Yes. So we're re-releasing the Millennium album, Millennium 2.0, which will be out July 11th, which is opening night at Sphere, Las Vegas. We've been wanting to go back to Vegas to do a brand new residency. We were talking to other hotels, talking to Caesars again. The opportunity presented itself from Sphere, Las Vegas, and it's kind of the biggest venue that you can do there, so we weren't going to say no. And so we put up 9 shows. They sold out. We're now up to 21 dates. And we're going to keep going until they don't want us there.
Can you look at the camera and say, Steve's wife, Winter, let him go to Las Vegas?
Steve's wife, Winter, letting him go to Vegas to come see the show. That is awesome. It's going to be an incredible show. If you haven't seen any shows at Sphere, we went and saw the Eagles to do some kind of recon to kind of experience it. It's trippy. It is a sensory overload. We are definitely going to bring the heat. You guys are in for a treat. The fans are going to love it. So,
absolutely.
Okay, so you had an incredibly successful tour, teamed up with New Kids on the Block. Can you kind of talk to what that experience was like? And then my follow-up to that would be, you were just on tour with Joey Fatone. Are there any embers of a potential Backstreet Boys NSYNC team?
Dude, that'd be so
look, people have been asking us for the longest time.
I know.
Us in NSYNC, whatever. It would break the internet. It would break the planet.
Yes.
Wouldn't be bigger than the Eras tour, I'm sure. Nothing will, but maybe a close second. That's a bold statement. Yeah. No, we obviously want those guys to do something on their own first. They haven't done anything in over 22 years.
Yes.
So let the boys go and do their thing, and we'll keep doing our thing. And who knows, we might meet up at the end of our runs and possibly do something together. That would be fun. As far as us at New Kids, that was a great time. That was something we would do again down the road. It was a great experience. Those guys are great. And they're still doing their thing, and we've never stopped. We're coming up on 32 years next month. It's incredible. I feel it every morning, but you know what? Nothing a little ibuprofen doesn't help.
That's right.
There you go.
And it's we'll see what happens. Comes of it.
I just want to ask you one more question before we get out of here. I grew up watching you guys in TRL. My favorite song was Everybody. Now my favorite song is No Place. Because it feels like a really family type song. And I grew up with you guys and watching music videos. Everyone's family is great. My wife and I, my daughter, we all sing it. Do you have a favorite song of all of your songs? I know you catalog is.
I mean, honestly, I would say 3 out of 5 of us collectively. There's a song called Siberia, which is off of the Never Gone record. It's just a very haunting, beautiful record. We haven't done it live in a while. We might be doing it in Vegas. We'll see. But that is my personal favorite. That one and Show 'Em What You're Made Of, because that one Kevin and I wrote about our kids, and so that one's got a special place in my heart.
Mike, do you have any more questions?
My final time is just going to be thanking you. First off, second off, incomplete. Help give me for high school.
Awesome.
I'm being
Dude,
serious.
that
That song
song-
is so powerful. The video is great. And you guys always give 100% in everything you do, and that means a lot.
Try.
And then the other piece is I loved, I can't remember which documentary it was, but it was so in depth with you guys sharing things, and I loved how no holds bar honest it was, and some of you and Brian got a little snippy.
Dude,
That was our- yeah,
Brian
that
was
was
very
Nick and-
confident about his
Nick got a little
dance.
upset.
Nick and Brian, yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. I think you're the strongest singer in the group, and you've always been my favorite. So,
I agree.
no offense to Brian.
I agree.
I appreciate that.
incredibly talented.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that was our doc that we did, Show 'Em What You're Made Of.
Yes, it was incredible.
You know, the initial plan was to do not a fluff doc in the sense of just talking about us getting back to the studio, you know,
Yes.
Kevin coming back after a hiatus. We wanted to go even more in depth and like go to our hometowns and really, you would have thought after being together for over 20 years and we had been to our hometowns, we had never really. So we got to really see a side of each other that we never knew. And you know, the whole thing with Nick and Brian, that's 20 plus years of built up feelings, and I'm glad it happened because
feel like you guys
where we
grew.
are now, oh yeah,
Yes.
we're the closest we've ever been. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
Well, thank you so much for your time,
Thank you,
man.
guys.
And we hope you put another album soon.
Oh, yeah.
Come back
Thank
to
you so
Kansas
much.
City.
you'll be hearing solo stuff from me first before Backstreet does anything new. So.
Really?
Oh yes.
Dude, heck
I'm so
yeah.
ready.
Sorry guys.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
that.
you.
Appreciate it.
Hi boys.
Excellent picks on those
Thank
books.
you. I'm very particular about my comics,
As you should be.
and so you know, I could have stayed over there and bargained and done things. There was one for the actual sticker said sell a kidney, and I was like, okay, how much is it? He goes, what do you think? I'm like 10, 30, but it's like the holy grail.
Nice.
Oh, my name is Michael, by the way.
AJ, pleasure.
Steve, nice to meet you, bud.
Pleasure, man.
Go Cats.
Cowabunga.
It's morphin' time.